Alright, what up YouTube? AbramSF here bringing you Tomb of the Mask High Score Endless Run. Be talking about a little bit of what I'm doing in this game, what you need to think about, and we'll be going through the two different types of bonus modes that I've run into while playing Endless Mode in this game, and just what you have to do in order to beat them. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell for notifications for high scores, tips, and tricks for your favorite mobile games, just like this one. Coming back, playing these games, and I hope you enjoy them. Now, what you want to be thinking about when you're playing in the endless mode is just where you have to go and what is in your way. A lot of the times you might be thinking, I got to get as many of these dots as possible in order to increase my score. But that is not the main focus when you're trying to beat these. The main thing I'm thinking about is trying to get away from this wall that's constantly following you. The higher you can get, the faster you can get up, the better. The longer you stay alive, the more points you're going to get. Don't worry about trying to collect all the dots in this game. Just get them as you go through and try to get through as long as possible. Now, it took me a while to figure out those moving platforms, but once you practice, you'll get it right. This is one of the first bonus modes. When you ever see one of those stars on the side of the screen, get to that bonus mode. The first time I did a bonus mode, I thought that you could die during a bonus. That you couldn't die during a bonus mode. Most of the time in these games, when you actually get to a bonus mode, you can't die in that bonus mode. It's just a bonus, right? But in this case, bonus modes are difficult. You can't just automatically think, oh, I'm in a bonus mode, I can just turn my brain off and I can get a ton of points. You can die during the bonus mode. Keep that in mind. And I did that quite a few times before I figured out just what to do. Like you saw for that first bonus mode, you need to either go to the left side or the right side. I think it's one of the easier bonus modes to beat. And you just have to worry about just running into that blue totem-like thing in order to beat it. Now, there's a few things for these ones. You got to be thinking about all the shots. They happen at the same time for the whole screen, so you don't really have to worry too much as long as you don't run in right into the shots when they're firing. You're pretty good. I haven't really been hit by a shot yet when I'm playing this game. I have been hit by the bats that move around. There are some of those walls that glow like that where spikes come out pretty quickly after you land on them. Those ones kill me a lot because you're thinking about where you're going to go next, and then suddenly the spikes pop out really quickly. This is the other bonus game. I totally forgot that I had both bonus games in this one run. And yes, this one is more of the harder one, the maze one. You have these things following you, and just one press the wrong way, the one press backwards, and you're suddenly back into it. And then after you finish it, you're just thrown right back into the level. The lava stuff's following you. And unfortunately, that's where I died. We'll be seeing one other high score video, not as high as this, but I'll be talking about a few more things on how to get a high score. But if that is just what you wanted to watch, is the high score video, that is the high score video. So of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, thank you for watching. And now we'll go into a little bit more strategy if you want to think about doing better in this game. Now, what am I thinking about when I am trying to beat this game? Besides just moving as quickly up as possible, let's talk about a few other obstacles that you need to get by and a few other of the upgrades that you can get in this game. Now, for this one, you can always tell it's a little smiley face when it's small, and it expands just like that. You can get probably 3 quick moves made off in one round of this character not expanding. And that's a good thing to think about, because if sometimes you have to go around them, and that can take almost 3 moves, and sometimes you even have to land on them before you go around them in order to get through the maze, and that can be pretty difficult also. But once you kind of get down, you got to move right after they get small, and you can think about just how long that they spend in that small space before they actually get bigger again. You can get around those pretty easily. The bats are actually kind of annoying. Just the fact that they move so slow, sometimes you can end up having to wait for them in order for them to get past so you can go. And then, I call them the floods. The floods will come up and catch you while you're waiting for that dang bat to move out of the way, which can get pretty annoying. The only time I've seen these that follow you around is in this maze part. Maybe that's in one of the other spots, but I've only run into them here. I ended up going in a loop, but that I didn't need to. So I'm never thinking about trying to get more points. I'm always just thinking about trying to get farther. And the farther I get, the more points I'm going to get when I'm playing this game. There's the snakes. You just have to wait for them. That's another really annoying one, kind of like the bat. The moving blocks, you can land on them and then move, and then you can have to jump off of them at the right place, or otherwise they're going to move you back. And then after that, there's the rocks that are dropping that you see right here. You just kind of have to not be in their line of sight before they drop the rocks. And that's all the things you got to worry about when you're playing this game. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Abram SF. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.